As of mid-September, consumers in the UK will be able to switch their bank accounts within 7 working days. This is meant to encourage more competition in the UK retail banking market. The trend is already evident. Royal Bank of Scotland offers customers a 1% cashback on their debit card purchases if they sign up to their Cashback Plus scheme. First Direct has raised its cash offer for new customers from £100 to £125. And Halifax is still offering £100 to new customers. I'm Duygu Tavan, I'm the technology editor at The Banker, and with me today is Adrian Kamellard, the CEO of the UK Payments Council, which has been driving the current account switch service. The Payments Council has also been working on another project that is expected to be significant for current accounts. During the first half of 2014, the Council plans to launch a mobile payments initiative. With this service, UK customers can link their mobile phone number to their current account and so pay others by using their mobile number. As these two projects take place, the main question is, how will this shape the UK retail banking market? Adrian, let's start with the very basic question. When these two things come in, how is it going to change the UK retail banking market, and what do you expect to see in terms of effects and maybe even products or services?
It probably makes sense if I distinguish between the two projects. Account switching, which is going live in the middle of September, is all about making it very easy for customers to move their current account from one bank to another. And what we're creating there are circumstances where a customer will get exactly the same experience if they move from Bank A to Bank C or Bank D to Bank F. And it's going to be quick, it's going to be hassle-free. Now, the significance for that, from the point of view of the banking market, is it will create more competitive conditions. And whether you're a small bank or a large bank, you can create both very attractive products to draw people in, but promise a very simple and hassle-free process to move from one bank to another bank. And I think it's that will inject greater competitive dynamics into the market, and you'd expect, everything else being equal, what would follow would be more competitive products, a more diverse range, and quite possibly new entrants into the market.
Mm-hmm. And we've already seemed to be seeing some changes in the market, such as with RBS or Halifax. In terms of the products or services, where do you expect to see sort of the biggest changes?
Well, it's difficult when we're sitting in the centre to anticipate exactly what shape the products will come in. What I can say is that with the creation of the service, it's created a huge commitment across the whole industry to make the thing a success in terms of the quality of the service. And there's lots of evidence that incumbent banks and new banks see this as a real opportunity to launch new products and to differentiate themselves from others. And I think the differentiation will not necessarily be exclusively about incentives. I'm sure there will be incentives, but people will look at the account opening process. How can you make the process attractive and easy? Mm-hmm. They'll look, of course, at incentives, but they'll also look at how they can provide continuing value. And I think the fantastic thing about the project is that we can let normal competition have its way and encourage banks to really use their competitive edge to be imaginative.
Mm-hmm. And the really interesting bit is that the mobile initiative is coming in. Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen this happening elsewhere in the world yet. So when this comes in and I can pin my mobile number to my current account and just start paying friends or family directly to their mobile number, how is that going to change banking? Because now it's not just banking anymore, but it's also payments.
Yeah, I think the Mobile Payments Initiative has the prospect of having a real impact on the way that people behave and the way that banks provide their services. But it's worthwhile just highlighting what the key aspect of it is. With the delivery of the mobile payment service, the UK will be the first country where the payment products of individual banks and other payments providers will all be connected together. Mm-hmm. So no matter whomever you bank with, as long as they're connected with the mobile payment service, you can connect to the other person. And that means we're much more likely to create a truly ubiquitous service. What we're also promising is a common level of security and a common experience. And I think what will happen then is if we create the right amount of reach, then those who want to sell mobile payment products will find it a much more attractive market to sell into. And the more people use mobile payments, the more that businesses will begin to look at mobile payments in terms of the way they ought to be integrated into their business processes.
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like there could be an accelerating effect onto the merchant payment systems as well.
I certainly think that that's possible, but my view is we need to go through this in stages.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing we need to do is create the conditions so that very large numbers of people enroll in mobile payment services. And that's what our connected mobile payment service will do. It is that reach that will make attractive circumstances for businesses to figure out how best to use them. Now, initially, we're going to be focusing on person-to-person payments. I think there's a natural and obvious extension, which is micro-business to person payments.
Mm-hmm.
I think where it goes beyond that, time will tell.
Yeah.
But we're trying to create fertile conditions for it to grow naturally once
Mm-hmm.
we've got the core service in place.
And about the mobile initiative itself, the very important or interesting aspect is that you will have the database, right?
That's right. So the core offering, the thing that we're aiming to do in the centre is to create the proxy database, which allows a mobile number to be attached to and connected to a sort code and account number.
Mm-hmm.
We'll obviously be maintaining that information in a way which is highly secure, maintains privacy and confidentiality, and uses existing infrastructure to make the underlying payment.
Sounds brilliant. So the first initiative, the current account switching, is coming in mid-September, I believe.
That's right.
And then we can expect the mobile initiative to come in mid-2014.
Absolutely right.
Sounds very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.